Okay, everybody, let's go ahead and get started. Welcome back. So, today we're going to talk about why Messer, right? You have an option. There's so many FMOs and IMOs out there that you can choose from. So, you as an independent agent, you have options of whom you want to join with. So, we want to present of why join Messer. For many of you that have been with Messer for a long time, you know us. You know where we are, who we are, where we came from, how did we get started, and where we're going. But for those of you that don't know Messer, we want to go ahead and show you why join Messer Financial Group. When you partner with Messer, you're just not a number. You are an actual person to us, and you get to work with real people as well. So you have a team. The team here at Messer Financial would guide you as an agent and provide you with all the tools and all the resources that helps you grow your book of business or an agency if you desire. If that's your goal to grow an agency, believe me, Messer Financial is the easiest route to go. We put no troubles into that. It makes it easier. Another thing about Messer Financial is that you are vested from day one. What that means is the book of business is yours from the very first day. You don't have to wait years, months. You don't have to have certain production. You are vested from the very first day. A little bit about Messer and how we got started. So it was a strategic planning. When insurance agents Roy Messer and Bill Rice were looking for a marketing agency, they just couldn't find one that met their industry needs. So in 2004, they leveraged the experience to build Messer Financial Group. Something that I don't know if everybody knows, for those of you that have been with us, but we are a truly independent agency. We have not partnered with anybody else. So that is a great thing. I see it as an awesome thing, actually, because other FMOs and other agencies have been sold to everybody else. What that means to you and what means that you always have more people making decisions for you. In this case, nobody tells us what to do. Basically, Messer Financial can do what's best for the agents, build benefits, let you run your business, because we make those decisions and we always making the best decisions on your behalf and for you. Messer Financial was built by agents for agents. So if we go by numbers, the employees, agents as of June 10, 2024, and premiums collected. We're going to take a look at that. We now have 150 plus employees. Believe it or not, when I started at Messer Financial 6 years ago, I was number 48 employee. That gives you an idea of how much we've grown over the past 4 or 5 years. We now have 31,971 agents across the country as of June 10th, 2024. I believe when I joined Messer, we had about 20,000 agents. And now on premiums collected annually, we have more than 1+ billion. That should tell you something about who Messer is and how we grow quickly and how we can help you grow as well. So we're going to dive into one of the main reasons or one of the great reasons why to join Messer Financial. We have MyMFG. MyMFG is the industry's first program that allows agents to run side-by-side comparisons for both ACA and MA. MyMFG is a software as a service, SaaS platform, so you never have to worry about software management, updates, or even buying seats to have access to your clients, to manage your leads, to receive leads. It does so many things for you. My MFG was built by us. We owned my MFG. There's no third parties involved. So the security of your business is 100%. You don't have to worry about nobody else having access to your clients like you do with Health Sherpa or other platforms because this is private. So even if you were to join Messer Financial and you have my MFG and then you enroll a client and you call me and say, "Hey, Abby, I just enrolled a client. Can you look at it?" No, I cannot. I don't have access to agents, clients' information. Nobody does. It's an IT department, which is whom built the platform, and they're highly secure, tucked away in a corner where nobody can get to them. So this is a great thing for you to know when you're using a CRM. Whomever you're using to enroll your clients, especially ACA clients, you need to take in consideration these things. Who's having access to your clients? How can they access your clients? And most importantly, do you get to keep your clients? Because when you're using somebody else's platform, especially if it's for free, it's because you're giving them access to your information. And they could lock you out anytime. And then you don't have access to your clients. So use of my MFG, I just want to highlight a couple of the biggest things that you can do. You can manage leads electronically, run product and client reports. Guys, this is so great and important. Why? Well, if you're doing ACA or you're doing life or you're doing any business, matter of fact, let's say you do a separate business that has nothing to do with insurance, you do real estate, you do taxes. Well, you still can put those clients in there because if you do Medicare, guess what you're going to be able to do? You can run a report of all of your clients that are getting ready to turn 65 in the next 6 months. That's huge. That's important. You don't have to, that system does it for you. So you can get prepared to help all of your clients that are going to turn 65 if you are doing Medicare. Also, if you do ACA, for example, and you are a tax person and you have a database like this, you can see all of your tax clients that are getting ready to turn 26 or anybody that's 18 working on their own. It's just easier to tide your business and be able to help all of your clients. You can also distribute leads to your downlines hierarchy, access bonus opportunities to various carriers, and conduct virtual enrollments with Office in a Box, which gives you the capability to record all your calls so you can stay compliance. And even for products that you sell that is not required to record, you can now use that feature to just have peace of mind and record calls. Another highlights about my MFG, it is an enhanced direct enrollment platform, EDE. Platform means all the enrollments can be processed directly through my MFG. It's not going to redirect you anywhere. It's going to take you to another site. Everything's going to be done in one place and is connected to the marketplace. So it's really like working inside the marketplace. It does call recordings, like I've mentioned before, for compliance reasons, but again, for peace of mind, because you can record all your calls, not only your Medicare calls, which they are required to be recorded, right? You can be selling life, you can be selling an ancillary product over the phone with a peace of mind now, because you can record the call and they can't say, well, that's not how much life insurance I asked for. The worst thing that you want is you sell a $100,000 policy and they go back to the carrier and say, no, I only wanted $20,000 policy. So that you can have. Agent of record alert. I cannot express how important this is, because even though now it is harder to change the agent of record on your ACA business, that doesn't mean it cannot be done, guys. Why? Because other agents will find a way around it. They could legit have somebody else call, pretending that is the client, because they do have all the client's information. Well, you are going to get an alert within seconds that you've been removed as the agent of record. I wanted to also talk about other products that you will be able to do in My MFG, but I want to leave it for later. It's going to be a little surprise for everybody when we talk about what's new to Messer. Now we're going to go ahead and talk about My MFG Plus. My MFG is designed to help you run your business smoother. With My MFG Plus, you can transform your business and foster stronger customer relationships with your clients. This customer relationship management CRM program is tailored for life, health, and Medicare insurance agents. Use My MFG Plus to manage your leads, your sales, your workflows, automation, call tracking, customer interactions, social media content, analytics, and reporting, and much, much more. I cannot stress enough, if you're truly trying to grow your business, this tool is what's going to help you accomplish that, because it's going to help you manage the business. You don't have to worry about anything else. That way, now you can focus on new clients. That is the main goal of having the correct partner, using the right CRM. Free your time for what's important. Writing new business. Now with Messer, you really have anytime, anywhere. As Messer has grown, so have the technologies and offerings that we have. Today, agents who partner with Messer can enjoy a wide range of tools that can be accessed anytime, anywhere with an internet accessible device. What does that mean, guys? Well, guess what? My MFG, you can have it on your phone. So you don't have to carry a huge laptop or a tablet, or let's say you're just out and about, at the grocery store, and somebody approaches you, you start talking, they say, hey, so I see you do insurance. You can do a quote on your phone for those people. So that is one of the greatest things to have. That's why we are proud that you partner with Messer, and we're proud of what we have to offer, because we really make your job easier. And that's how we help agents grow your business. That's how we grow. That's how we help talented agents write more business, because you can do it even from the palm of your hand. So without all that being said, we have agent programs. So we have created many programs to help agents depending what their focuses are. So any agents that enroll in our ACA Star, Medicare Star, or All-In program with Messer will receive free client-facing website for consumer enrollment. And also, it helps you to advertise yourself and market yourself. It's a full website. We offer the legacy addendum. In the event of an agent's death, this option pays for agents' ACA and MA commissions to their beneficiary. Most importantly, beneficiary does not have to be a writing agent. You get access to My MFG and the ability to enroll in my MFG Plus. Create branded, compliant marketing campaigns with Messer Marketing Studio, personal training for Messer platform, compliance, and much more. So let's take a look of how each program differs and which one works for you. ACA Star. ACA Star is really a program for agents that only want to do all their ACA with us. We understand and that you cannot move all your business or you can't do everything with us, and we are fine with that. But if you decide, like, look, I already have my life with this other FMO, I already have my Medicare over here, but I have not done ACA, and I want to do all my ACA with Messer, you will get a free client-facing website for consumer enrollment, MyMFG, which is the industry's leading quote and enrollment platform for ACA and MA. Access to my MFG's Office in a Box for virtual enrollments that meets compliance, ability to qualify for a top producer summit, and what's most new, it's my insurance card, MIC, MIC. This gives an agent, ACA clients, their own digital insurance card with their benefits and agent's contact information. Our Medicare Star program, just as before, except that in this case, you would have all your Medicare with Messer. You get free leads at the beginning of AEP and the ability to earn additional leads. Free AHIP, MyMFG, industry's leading quote enrollment platform. Access to MyMFG Office in a Box for virtual enrollments that meets compliance. This is huge because for Medicare, it's not an option to record the calls if you're selling over the phone. So we make it easier for you in compliance. And also you have the ability to qualify for Top Producer Summit. The All-In with Messer, that's just basically combining the other two previous programs, and you are able to put all your business with Messer. Your Medicare, your ACA, your life business, your ancillaries. You just have all your carriers with Messer. In those instances, we can go ahead and offer free E&O, the free AHIP, the free leads, access to group health insurance for you and your family, a retirement account, Messer equity stock option, and the ability to qualify for a top producer summit. Our Messer agents, this is a very interesting thing, guys. Messer agents that are in the All-In program have wrote an average of 30% more business than the average agent. That should tell you something. Why? A lot of people say, how is that possible? Think about it. With all these free benefits, there's less things for you to worry about. And again, focus on writing new business. So our products and services, what we have with Messer Financial, you are truly an independent agent. And we want to make sure that we help you grow your business. How do we accomplish that? The best way is by you being able to offer everything when you visit your client. So with Messer Financial, you can offer ACA, Medicare Advantage, Medicare Supplement, life, final expense, annuities, dental, vision, hearing, short-term, critical illness, PNC, group insurance, hospital indemnity, accident, employee assistance programs, EAP, pet insurance, travel insurance, identity theft protection. Let's talk about this for a second, guys. So think about it. When you're in a home, and if you were only able to offer one product, how much business will you be leaving on the table? Can you think about any time you were visiting with the client and they started asking you for other stuff for other family members? Maybe you were there just to do their Medicare, but they had grandkids. They have a daughter that just lost their job. They need ACA insurance. They are getting ready, since they are in retirement stage, they are worrying about their retirement, and they have just gotten all their 401k or their retirement money, and they need to invest that. Wouldn't it be nice if you could offer those people an annuity option? Or for those grandparents that do want to get life insurance on their kids or any other situation. So this is something to think about, and why it's important to be a true independent agent and have access to many products to offer your clients. Protecting our agents. Messer Financial takes a proactive approach to compliance. We support agents through our legal and compliance department. Messer team has a finger on the pulse of an ever-changing industry, keeping our agents current with laws and regulatory compliance. We now even have a lawyer in-house. So anytime you guys get a email from a carrier disputing an application, you can rely on us to help you on how to respond to that dispute or that complaint. You're not alone on this. Okay, so it is very important to have a partner, someone that can help you, especially on these situations, because those situations could lead to you losing your license if those complaints are not resolved or answered correctly. So you want to be sure that you have somebody, that someone has your back, that knows what they're doing. We have a whole compliance department also that will assist you on these situations. Our agent services. Messer assists agents through its producer support team of 9 individuals, several of whom are bilingual and can offer their services in Spanish and Portuguese. We have the elite producer support team, and they will provide white glove service for Messer's top producers. Our legacy addendum. I can definitely say that this is my favorite and most important benefit that Messer can offer you. And I can confidently say that no one else out there offers it like Messer does. Okay? So our legacy addendum protects an agent's book of business and their legacy. Have any of you ever thought, if something happens to you tomorrow or today, what's going to happen to all your ACA commissions and all your Medicare commissions? Especially if you've been doing Medicare for a while and you have a large book of business. Imagine your family having to do without that money next month. How important is that? So in the event of an agent's death, the agent's MA and ACA commissions will be paid directly to their chosen beneficiaries, even if the beneficiary do not have an insurance license. Your beneficiary does not have to know anything about the insurance industry. They don't need to know anything about being an agent. They don't have to be an agent. They will continue to get paid those commissions. This addendum requires the carrier to be listed on the form and for the policies that remained active. So a little bit of the highlights of the addendum. The addendum is voluntary and is provided at no cost. It is fully revocable at any time. What does this mean? Let's say that you start with us, you have the addendum in place, but 2-3 years from now, your wife or your son decides they are going to be an agent, then this becomes revocable, and now your beneficiary takes over the book of business because they're able to, because now they're an agent. Your MA and your AC book of business is sold to and maintained by Messer. Beneficiaries will be paid commissions for up to 10 years and for as long as the policies remain in place. Messrs agrees to pay the full amount collected of the commissions. I cannot stretch this enough. Again, full amount. Messer does not take anything from your commissions. Your beneficiary will receive the same amount as when you were alive for as long as the policies are in place. This addendum thus requires the carriers to be listed on the form and the policies to remain active. Our lead resources. As Messer agent, you have access to premium leads tailored to your sales objectives. With My MFG Marketplace and Medicare Express, your lead options do include preset Medicare appointments, inbound calls, Medicare, ACA, social, web, final expense, and for transfer calls, you can have Medicare and ACA leads. You get high intent pre-qualified leads that have proven success rate of 91% for consumers showing up for their sales meetings with an agent. Just call us and ask us how. Let our team show you how to create campaigns and convert leads into sales, lead into a resource, and watch your business grow. This is very important for agents, guys. If you're really trying to grow your business, using the right lead resource, because let's face it, there's so many leads out there. There's so many options. It's hard to determine which one works, which ones don't work. But believe me, we have narrowed down to the most effective ones. Yes, you can have other options, and we do have other options. Just ask us, and then you decide which ones works best for you. We also have our Messer Marketing Studio. And this is a little picture of kind of what it looks like when you go into the marketing studio. My MFG Marketing Studio is one-stop shop for customizable, and complement pre-made marketing materials such as social media posts, flyers, business cards, and postcard mailers. Additionally, you have access to the Compliance Corner, where you can view update to compliance guidelines such as ACA's do's and don'ts, call recording questions, and many more. You can also, we have Spanish and English content for those that do want to reach out to the Spanish community clients. So let's talk about what's new. Do you remember the little surprise that we have? Well, now one of the newest things on my MFG, you can enroll ancillary products with Ameritas and Manhattan Life. It is awesome, guys, because now you already there with the client, and then now you can go ahead and start quoting a, let's say, hospital indemnity plan, and to go along with their plan that they chose, especially if they have high deductible plan, and go ahead and finish the enrollment right then and there. We have Benchmark Insurance Group joined Messer. Benchmark Insurance Group is Messer's new life and annuity partner. They are here with us in the office. They're physically here. So we have that really close relationship. They are part of Messer. So now we'll be able to help you with more with final expense and cash value options. Many of today's offerings include living benefits such as supplemental retirement income, funds or low interest loans for home, a business, or education, legacy planning, long-term care expense, chronic and terminal illness coverage. The outcome for you is growing your book of business while creating a passive income stream to weather the non seasonable sale periods. At Messer, we contract with all major carrier and host regular trainings opportunities. We also have Capstone ID Thief Protection. Capstone ID Thrift Protection offers three levels of protection to fit your client's specific needs. Here are just few features you'll find in Capstone ID protection plans. 24/7, 365 days identity theft resolution specialist, credit notification, dispute and follow up, credit freeze assistant, lost wallet assistant, medical identity theft assistant, emergency cash advance and travel arrangements, real time emails and SMS alerts. You can offer your clients the bronze plans for free for the first year. This benefit is basically a door opener. Okay. It's a way to have something to offer to clients. This is a great reason, a good reason why a client can do and want to do business with you because you're offering them something that nobody else is. My insurance card, MIC. My insurance card is available to Messer agents in the ACA Star or All In program. What is the MIC card? Well, it's an app. It's a digital insurance card for your clients can easily access your contact information, plan name and ID number, subscription number. They can find their summary of benefits, extra carrier benefits, customer service phone numbers, monthly premium, and much more. Again, you are offering something that no other agent is offering out there. Customers, your clients, not only do they like to have access to their insurance card easily, but it's a need. It's really a need. If you think about it, your client can be out in an accident and they don't have their card with them. Well, now they do because it's on their phone. So it's a benefit that clients definitely will love to have. And it makes it easier on you because now they're not going to be calling you about their insurance card. That's less calls for you to answer. You don't have to go into each carrier's agent portal to try to get their cards, trying to assist them with that. So, you know what this translates to? More free time for you so you can go write more new business. So that is the end of our webinar today. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope that this information was useful for you. We'll look forward for anyone having any questions or if there's anything that you need, please don't hesitate to give us a call at Messer Financial 704-568-9649 and ask to speak to a marketer. So if we have any questions, I hope everybody have a rest great of your day, and I look forward to our next webinar and to answering any questions that you may guys have. Hold on, we do have a question. So with Capstone, be your own first customer? Yes, absolutely. You can definitely be your first customer. And matter of fact, we encourage for you to be the customer so you can experience it firsthand, and then you'll be more confident when you are sharing it with your clients. What are the costs for Capstone? So for the bronze, there's 3 different plans. The bronze, which is the one that we show with the benefits, That is free for the first year, but go ahead and if you can reach out to us directly, we'll get back to you. We'll send you an email with the exact cost for each. So if anybody wants to know the plans and the cost of Capstone, go ahead and send us an email or call us, and we'll definitely get that information to you. Yes, so this presentation, I have a question if we can get a copy. Absolutely. This presentation will be on demand, my MFG on demand. So all agents have access to all webinars, okay? So all of our webinars are recorded, so you can always go back and take a look. Also, if you want to learn more about Capstone, you can visit their website. It's capstone-protect.com. So you learned about it, and then you can call us for pricing. We have a few more questions coming in. Is my MFG and Office in a Box the same thing? No, it's not the same thing. Office in a Box is an additional feature built into my MFG that allows you to record the calls. And there is no cost to join Messer Financial. I have a question to partner with Messer. Is there any cost? Absolutely not. There is no cost. And let's see, we have more questions. What does it mean when you say carrier on the form for the legacy? Okay, so on the legacy form, if you don't specify which carriers you have business with to continue paying to beneficiary, the carriers won't respect the legacy. So if you don't list the carriers, and we have no way of proving to the carrier that you wish to have, because it's basically like writing your final wishes, right? So when you have your testimonial, or when you pass away, you have to say what you want for each of your things. It's same thing with your commissions. The legacy has to specify what carrier you want your beneficiary to get paid on. If that carrier is not listed there, we have no way to tell, for example, Humana, this agent's wish was for their beneficiary to continue to get paid on their Humana business. And let's see, do we have any other questions? How to sign up for Benchmark webinar. If you go to messerfinancial.com, visit our website, you'll see on the right corner bottom, a calendar. Just click on the calendar. It's going to show the webinar, and there's a register link right there for any individual all-in questions, programs as pertains to you right now, presently. If you are in the program, you would need to reach us directly, because we would have to go and look at the system and see if you are part of the program and if you can be part of the program, if you qualified. So do reach out to us directly, and we can look into that. Okay, and is there more questions? Well, I'll make sure. I think I've gotten all the questions, and I believe I've answered all the questions, but we will double check again. And if there's someone that I didn't get to answer the questions while we were on the webinar, we will go ahead and email you the answer, because we have access to that, okay? Again, thank you so much for joining us today. It's our pleasure to serve you, and it's our pleasure to have you as an agent for those that are already with Messer and looking for new agents to join us and become part of our success. And we want to help you grow your business. Remember, with Messer Financial, you don't work for us, we work for you. Have a great day, everybody.